Well, hi there, and welcome to our keys of becoming a witness to Jesus in your world. And these three keys that we are exploring is to progressively over life, grow in love with Jesus, to discover your design in Jesus, and to introduce others to Jesus. And in our second of three sessions in this first aspect of growing in love with Jesus, I want to speak about these three mini parables that Jesus highlights for us and that teaches us about God's heart for the lost. Read with me in Luke 15:1, and it says, all the tax collectors and sinners were approaching to listen to Jesus. And so verse 3 says he told them this parable. So whether it's the religious or the rebellious of our city and our country and our world, Jesus wants to reach all of them. And listen to in these three mini parables as he speaks about the lost sheep and the lost coin and the lost son or the prodigal son. There are two themes that stand out so powerfully. The first is this, that God is relentlessly pursuing in love those that are lost. Luke 15:4 says, what man among you, if he has 100 sheep and loses one, does not leave the 99 and he goes after the lost one until he finds it? Or Luke 15:8 that says, the woman who has lost 10 silver coins, if she loses one coin, does she not light a lamp, sweep the house, and search carefully until she finds it? Or Luke 15:20, when the son returns to the father, it says, while he was still a long way off, his father saw him, he was filled with compassion. He ran, he threw his arms around his neck and he kissed him. This is a God who is not distant and disconnected from who we are. He is relentless in his pursuit for those who do not yet know him. But the second thing we see is there is such a joy in being found in faith through Jesus. Luke 15:5 says, when he has founded the sheep, he joyfully puts it on his shoulders. And he comes back and he says to his neighbors, rejoice with me because I have found my lost sheep. Or the woman who had lost the coin, when she finds it, she calls her friends and neighbors together saying, rejoice with me because I have found the silver coin. And I tell you in the same way, there is joy in the presence of God's angels over one sinner who repents. Or Luke 15, when the son has returned, the father says, let's celebrate with a feast because this son of mine was dead and now he's alive again. He was lost and he is now found. So they began to celebrate. Luke 15 shows us that this is a God who is so absolutely committed to finding those who are lost emotionally, spiritually. But it says that there is such a joy in the God who comes to find us. I've told stories before in Hatfield of Shay and I getting lost in the Drakensberg on our honeymoon. I've told stories about me being lost at a massive airport as a young boy, even of some of our friends as we were on a hike in the Outeniqua Mountains, completely lost for hours. And it's always those two things, the absolute terror of truly being lost, but the absolute joy of being found once again. To grow in our love for Jesus, it means that we come back to the place of the joy of being found and that would stir us for those yet to be found. This is how we become a witness.